The sun was barely up when the first call came in. A jogger along Buffalo Bayou had noticed something unusual near the trail, a section of the riverbank that looked freshly disturbed after a night of heavy rain. He didn't think much of it at first, but something about the stillness made him uneasy. Houston has always lived side by side with the Bayou. It's a landmark of peace and beauty, but sometimes it carries memories the city isn't ready to remember. When police arrived, they set up a small perimeter and began their search. What they found wasn't dramatic, just scattered evidence, small fragments, and strange objects that seemed out of place. But those small discoveries were enough to spark one of the most talked-about investigations in Texas history. For weeks, detectives and forensic experts worked quietly, studying every clue the bayou revealed. The deeper they looked, the more it became clear that the story wasn't just about what was found, but why it stayed hidden for so long. Detective Raymond Solis led the case. Calm and experienced, he had seen countless investigations in his career. But the bayou was different, unpredictable, secretive, and full of echoes from the past. Dr. Lena Waters, a forensic scientist, joined the investigation team. Her analysis suggested that some materials dated back almost 2 decades. That meant the bayou had been holding on to its secrets for years, waiting for the right moment to release them. The revelation stunned the community. What began as a quiet local case turned into a symbol of persistence and mystery. People who once walked past the bayou every day began to see it differently, not just as part of their city, but as a witness to its untold stories. News outlets covered the updates with care, avoiding speculation, but keeping hope alive. Each new test, each new report, felt like another small piece of Houston's forgotten history being uncovered. By the time summer came, one piece of evidence finally matched a missing person report from the early 2000s. It didn't solve everything, but it gave one family something precious, closure after years of uncertainty. The police chief called it a moment of light in a long tunnel. And in many ways, that described the entire story. Not a tale of fear, but one of endurance. Today, the bayou flows as peacefully as it always has. The water moves slowly beneath the bridges, carrying reflections of the skyline above it. And though the investigation remains